Jingle bells, Batman smells, Robin laid an egg. Batmobile lost its wheel and the Joker got away. Hey! Oh, wait a minute. That's not really a way to finish off Christmas. Dashing through the snow. Oh my gosh. Oh, the funky drummer boy. Oh, I screwed that one up too. Ugh. Oh my gosh. What a way to conclude Christmas. Oh, hopefully everyone's enjoyed, got all the presents, all their wishes just, fulfilled and everything. And hopefully you have like 30 pounds of food and you're ready to fall asleep. But just hold up, please. Just hold up. So let's get on here. Not with an unboxing video. No, not with that. We have a pickups video. Especially for Christmas. Christmas night. Here we go. So we're going to go here and let's see what's on our list here first. Oh, check this out. Wow. So this one right here is from one of Namco's, classic RPG series, Tales of Arise. So this is something I picked up, and they have about 57,496,302 games in the Tales series, and they're all good. Yes, sir. There you go. See the back of the box right here? All right, crazy thing is, I believe it's 96% of all game sales now are online only. All right, next up, we have Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core Reunion. This is the remake of the game. Actually, not a remake like FF7, but, they redid the graphics and everything. And so that's what's really pretty cool about this. So, again, my best friend, the Nemesis, purchased this when it first came out. It was only like $40. I got it for $20 off Amazon. So it's a game I'm going to play here in the near future. I'm an FF7 fanatic. So, and then next up, Sonic Origins Plus. I believe this is a collection here for the PS5. That's right, folks. So as you can see here, 16 classic titles, one timeless collection. So this is something I'm going to do an unboxing video on and see what's all the games on there. Okay, now everything else here is what I'm reading. So I've already read this one right here, and we have what's called Debug Magazine, and it's your guide to indie gaming magazine. And on the cover, in the main story, are Headbangers Rhythm Royal, which is kind of a party game, and you can tell that all the characters are phallic symbols or phallic shaped. So lots of great information here, but my only problem with the magazine is they don't really give you much information on each game, but they do cover a lot of them. So this is for indie games only. So they cover a lot of stuff. And also, they have a review section. Okay. So over here, and then they give you the game of the month, which is actually, this magazine is actually published quarterly or every 3 months, so it's not really a game of the month. But I believe this received Independent Game of the Year. I think it might have. Game of the Month anyway, Cocoon. So yeah, that's what we have here, and they have reviews. And then on Kentucky Route Zero, which is it's kind of like a point-and-click adventure, but it's more than that. It's more it's more than an adventure. You're actually kind of like, I don't even know how to describe it, but it's just a lot of really crazy things that happen. Dungeon Golf, and then of course WrestleQuest, which is an RPG take on classic professional wrestling like Jake the Snake, Macho Man Randy Savage. Ooh, yeah. Okay, so I sound like Kool-Aid Man. Alright, I just finished reading Retro Gamer. So they have some really cool stuff in here. They go back to the old Star Wars games. Ooh, Super Pac-Man. Check that out. And so they talk about several games. And this goes back to 95, first-person shooter. and then a Starfighter. So we also have that here too. So Starfighter and Jedi Starfighter. So lots of cool things in this magazine. You know, I'm not doing a review on it, but you know, they had Leadstorm, and of course, I'm sure a lot of you would be interested on one particular one in here. All right, we have to go a little bit further. Here we go. The Making of Call of Duty. So it has about a 6-page article. So this is a really good magazine if you like to read about classic gaming. So again, just going over that. All right, another thing that I picked up. So special thanks to Stephanie Grader. Oh, I'm sorry, Lesser. I said Grader because this magazine's so thick and it's just so much stuff, so many puzzles in here. So that's a compliment to you, Miss Stephanie, for making such a wonderful word search magazine. Anyway, this just kind of goes through each year of pinball machines from when it started out with pins only in it and a bunch of and no flippers. So they go through all the names. It goes through all the decades, through the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, late 60s and early 70s when the game started getting a lot better. Here's a favorite of mine, Atlantis. And then we go through, of course, the 80s, which you have a lot of futuristic games in and just really a lot of wild sound effects. And then, of course, towards the 80s, you get all these happy sounds. Oh, enough to make my brain melt. But a lot of good games. And, of course, it goes through titles up to the 2000s and then some other ones, too. Themed ones. All right, so here we go. And then designers, those who work with concept art and that kind of stuff. So this is really cool. All right, so if you're interested in that kind of stuff, this is great. All right, now this is something I've been really wanting to get into. The Witcher Official Cookbook. I received this about 3 weeks ago. This is dope. I mean, dope as dope can get, as Big Daddy Kane said once. And here's a fun fact about The Witcher 3. The armor set in Destiny 2 is more expensive than all of The Witcher 3 and its DLC combined price-wise. That is crazy. This cookbook is cheaper than the armor set on Destiny 2. My God, where are micro or macro transactions gone? Oops, did I just say macro? Yes, I did. So this is what it looks like on the inside. Culinary tales from travels across the continent, including the Skelliger Islands, which is more like the British Isles or the United Kingdom. So, all right, and the DLC was kind of like the French Riviera or something like that. The one about vampires. So you get a foreword, all that other good stuff, and they're based on the different regions. Introduction, how to use the book. Dude, it's a cookbook. Come on now. If you know how to use the book, you're in trouble. Kitchen secrets. A lot of good stuff here until you also get to the recipes. Alright, so there's the continent right there. I don't remember the continent. And yet I spent 800 hours on the game. They start with White Orchard. And of course, they start out with my favorite. Check that out. Chicken sandwiches. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh. Tamarian sourdough multi-seed bread. So this goes through a lot of places. Groats for bacon. You know, so this is a lot of good stuff. Check this out. Oh my gosh. You know, Ben, if you're watching this, I hope you're enjoying this video and making you hungry. Might give you some ideas too. I don't know. Sauerkraut. I think that was my uncle's favorite. Leftover potato bread. Gross. So, lots of good stuff. So I might do a review on this book later on. And finally, a mystery package. I wonder what this is about. I just ordered this. So I'm not going to rip the wrapping here. I'm just going to cut it. Hey, notice how nice that went? All right, let's see what we got here. Oh my God. NES Endings Compendium for games dated from 1985 to 1989. So this covers the endings of all the Nintendo games, like The Legend of Zelda, I believe Castlevania. Check this out. Oh my gosh. Ninja Gaiden. Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. That's right. What was the saying he had in there? Do you think the speed of your fingers can match the might of my fists? Look at it. Super Mario Brothers 2, which is not canon, but there's a good story behind that game. That's not really the original Super Mario Brothers 2. And of course, Metroid, Simon's Quest, all kinds of good stuff. And Shadowgate, point-and-click adventure game. So, that's what we have for this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. Now, by now, you should have enjoyed Christmas, because this is popping on at 8 o'clock Christmas night. So, I hope everyone has a very happy New Year, because we're going to have a video on New Year's Eve, and I might stream the countdown to New Year's, because I'm going to be at the Delaware Pinball Collective for New Year's. I'm actually going to participate in the tournament. So I'm getting up 4 o'clock New Year's Eve, go up to Delaware for Jay's place for a tournament in his home. Then I'm going to take the 45-minute drive to the collective, to Wilmington, Delaware. Fun fact, if you watch pro wrestling, the Delaware Pinball Collective is about 1.5 miles on the same major highway as the Super 8, ECWA Super 8 used to do, which was the home of all kinds of major pro wrestling talent that came out several years after that. So, very fun fact. Anyway, hope you watched the video. Don't drink too much eggnog. But if you are a drunk, or at least hopefully you're a friendly one, okay? Or a funny one. Anyway, I'm out. I'm gone. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, share, and notification button. The 4 horsemen, not of the apocalypse, but the holy grail of YouTube. I'm out. Peace.